It is a gorgeous day here in October. Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. Today I've got some fun things planned for the Duramax. I'm going to show you guys how you can install a new front CV axle in 10 minutes. It's a really easy job, although most people think it's very difficult. It's not like it is on a Honda Civic where you got to have a special pry tool to pry it out of the transmission. You drip grease everywhere. They got that special locking ring that locks it into the transmission. You got to pull the whole hub assembly and knuckle apart to get it off. It's not like that. It's a very easy process. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But first I'm going to explain, you're going to jack the front of the truck up in the center on the cross member. Once you do that, you're going to take all the tension off the wheels. All that needs to be done is the center cap just gets taken off of the wheel, the spindle nut gets loosened for the CV axle, then we're going to go inside here, and there is these nuts on the CV axle. The best position is the 12 o'clock position. So take off the top one and we're just going to rotate all the way through till they're all removed. We're going to pull the CV axle towards the tire this way, push down and pull it out from underneath. Don't have to take anything else off. It's about a 10-minute job to do this. Super easy. Let's get started. Normally, the axle can be swapped out without removing the wheel. However, the issue here is the cover was seized and wouldn't come off. So I've got maybe 5 minutes invested in removing the wheel, and I'm going to get this cover off, which you can do with a pry bar and a hammer, like that. So I'm going to rotate the rotor and remove the bolt at the 12 o'clock position, and then just keep rotating till they're all removed. Then I'll be able to pull the axle right out. Now that it's unbolted, just wiggle it a little bit and push towards the wheel to get it unseated. And there we go. We'll be able to pull the axle straight through. A light tap with a rubber mallet will do the trick. I can go ahead and just pull it out, give it a little light whack with a rubber mallet, and just kind of comes straight out. Now the axle is fully removed. This is by far the easiest axle removal I've ever done. Done it on many Hondas and Acuras and front-wheel drive vehicles, Pontiacs, and it's just a pain in the ass to get the spline separated from the transmission. Now, if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, you can see this is seated against the axle or axle extension on the passenger side. They're both the same axle. It doesn't matter which side of the car you're on, just the passenger side has an extension. But on the front of the CV, where it goes into the spline of the hub assembly, this is what it looks like on the transmission side of a front-wheel drive car. So in order to break this free, there's usually a ring right here. So you try to pull it out of the transmission, you have to have a pry bar, and you'll put it in here against the hub, and you're trying to break it loose on the transmission side, and it'll actually pop out, and then grease will just come flying out, or transmission fluid. It's definitely a pain in the rear end trying to get one of these out of a front-wheel drive car. It's not the same. This is much easier. The hub is very clean in here, and you can see it's leaking right here, and it's all over the frame, which is because of the air hammer used to try to seat the torsion bars. But we got that taken care of. So a lot of people say it's a 36 millimeter on the retainer nut for the Yeah, a lot of people are saying that the retainer nut on the CV axle is a 36. It's kind of stressing out the edges of it. You can see it rounding out a bit. It's either a 34 or 35. So I'm going to measure this. I'm going to go to the parts store to do that after I go to the dealership, and then going to come back and put the new CV axle in and continue painting the frame on Mad Max. So my brother's here helping me out, of course, the way he pretends to help. It's really all he does is pretend. It's not real help. It's pretending help. The shades, right, Coat? Oh, here we go.
His Bret Hart shades.
Okay.
Come on, Bret Hart.
So we're going to fire up the Hellcat, going to take it up there to get the new tool that I need, as well as the new CV axle exchanged. It always sounds great, right, Cody?
Get ready.
Alright, it's time to head to the dealership, get the new CV axle, and then head over to the parts store and get the 35mm that I need, come back and finish this job. We're getting ready for the truck show. Cody, light bar came in. You're excited, right? New light bar. It's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, let's get rolling. Okay, so we made it here to the dealership to get that new CV axle replaced. And as I'm walking to the dealership, I can see they have got a mini Denali GMC. I'm gonna go look at that for my son. Look at this little guy right here. My God, I gotta get this for my son. I'm gonna ask him how many monthly payments they have for this. Oh my God, it's a replica. It looks so cool. It's got a turn switch start. I gotta have it. All right, let me go up and ask them. This is crazy. Can you believe that? Look.
Yeah, you should ask him.
Oh my God.
You should ask if you can buy it though, just for fun.
Oh my God, that is so crazy. Okay, so what would the monthly payments be on the little GMC?
Very well right now. Extremely well.
5,000 down, a couple of $100 a month.
A little bit. About $199. Oh, $199.
Hey, question though, for real, on a serious note, would you guys sell that?
No, but you can get one.
Really?
Yeah, they have the same one.
My son's obsessed with my Duramax, and that would be the perfect addition.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Two of them. There's one that's like $185. That's just standard, like one kid can sit in it.
Yeah.
And they have another one that's like $350.
So awesome! Look at
Our
that.
Walmart Manwalking has the GMC out there.
Hey, buy it, right? You're gonna buy it, right?
I'm gonna lease it for me.
Okay. Well, we got it. You gotta buy. If you don't buy that, you're gonna be carrying around car parts for a while. Is that cool with you?
Car parts.
All right. Yeah, car parts. That's how Canadians would say it, right? Okay, so we're here. I imagine this is the new one. That's obviously the old one right there. So there is the new one. You can see there is not a lot of rust on it. Just a teeny little bit, around the edges. We're gonna definitely use Rust Reformer before we put it back on. I was stupid not to do that last time, but we're definitely
Reformer on you.
right. Well, we're here. Advanced Auto Parts, right?
Yep, love it. My home away from home.
Open the door. Go. Okay, we are looking for a 34, 35mm. Okay, so many people are saying that it's a 36mm on the Duramax. Well, you can see this is a half-drive 34 right there. And it fits perfectly. They don't have a 33mm here, but I'm willing to bet that a 33 just might fit. So, I don't know. I'm thinking this is a 34, but it could be a 33. Then again, it was the fact that I hammered it down with the impact before. So, safe to say it's a 34. So, you got to check on your Duramax if you're going to be doing any work like this. It's either going to be a 34, 35, or a 36. In my case, it was a 34. So, let's get to it. Just finished sealing this axle because they rust very easily. Now I'm going to have to do the one on the driver's side. And it's installed, so that's going to be a pain in the butt. Putting the axle back on is the same as removing it. Going to slide it up through here into the wheel. just got to get it seated over. You just got to turn the differential to line the bolts up, and that is it. I'm going to thread this on by hand, and it is indeed a 34. Now some are 36, but this is 34. You can see this is a 36. You can see how loose that is. And then when I put it on the 34, so it is a 34. And that is what I've needed. If I ever need to change the axle again, I'll have the right stuff. Well, that was a really fun install. That's going to do it for today's video. I took a big break in between removing the old CV axle and installing the new one to paint the CV axles, both of them, the one on the truck and the new one that I was replacing the old one with. This way there'd be no rust. I also wanted to spray a lot of the stuff up underneath the frame, and I figured might as well leave the wheel off till I was done, but you could see it's about a 10-minute removal and 10-minute install process even while removing the wheel. It's the easiest CV axle replacement I've ever done on any vehicle. On an automatic front-wheel drive, that is a pain in the butt. This was super easy. Hopefully, guys enjoyed today's video. Got a lot of stuff coming. Big truck show coming up this weekend. It is huge, and I cannot wait for it. 3 days away. Got a lot of things to do with the truck to get it prepared for the show. This was one of them. Got another vlog coming tomorrow, getting rid of all the rust in the frame, as well as installing an insane light bar. You guys got to see this. It's the next video. The light bar looks insane. I cannot wait to install it. But hopefully you guys had fun with today's video. Don't forget YouTube call out on October 20th. Get your t-shirts. Support the channel, driveway-demons.com. Get these t-shirts there. Once again, driveway-demons.com. Get your key tags. They say Driveway Demons. You flip them over. They say Mopar No Car. Got hoodies for the winter. Be sure to check it out. Once again, guys, support the channel, driveway-demons.com. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. For all my returning subscribers, thanks so much for watching all my videos. But until the next video, take care and have a great night.